Your business grows in various stages. The starting stage is going to be the grinding phase, where you got to really put in the energy, the effort to create something substantial, to create something solid, and for that you got to do some research. You got to like find out what your market needs, what exactly is the problem that you're solving, what is your niche, how do you design the curriculum, how do you record videos. So there's going to be a lot of work that you got to put initially when you're starting off on your business. And there's no shortcut to this game. And when I got started, it was the same thing. Like I was not able to see results for a very long period of time until I was able to have something substantial enough to sell. So this is like the analogy of a rocket ship that is taking off. When a rocket ship takes off, there's a lot of resistance from gravity, a lot of force from below. And as it's taking off, so much of fuel is burnt, so much of thrust is there, and so much of energy is exerted, And then once the rocket takes in, goes to a particular level, it moves into, orbit, things get smoother at that point of time. So even in this business, your first phase or your launching stage is where you really need to put in the work. And there's no shortcut to this game. And there are so many people who are selling all kinds of stuff online and various marketing messages saying that, how to get results fast and how to, use this particular software to get results fast. What is the shortcut to doing things? There's so much of noise in the marketplace out there, which is actually distracting you from where you need to go. Like if you just go to Instagram, I've been playing around with Instagram for the last like 3-4 days. My average time on Instagram used to be 5 minutes per day. Okay, 5 minutes per day or 5 minutes per week. I do not know. I think 5 minutes per day. Right now, I've brought it to around 30-35 minutes per day. Why? Because I'm just trying to experience and see what is going on over there. And let me tell you the problem with that particular platform. Okay, with all due respect, there are some super influencers over there. There's a lot of action happening. It's one of the hottest platforms for engagement and comments and things like that. But let me tell you my view of this. After looking at it from a very objective point of view and from a point of view understanding consumer behavior and understanding what's going through the minds of those people, forget about influencers. Influencers are anyway going to be rising and they're going to be churning out a lot of content. They have like a way to do it, okay? But I'm here to tell you from a psychological perspective, a lot of people are getting affected from what I can see. Because a lot of people, they aspire to be there. They want to get like millions of views or thousands of views on their videos. They are aspiring to have like thousands of followers on their channels, on their Instagram profile. They look at these case studies, they look at how people are doing things and they feel, okay, that's the part that they need to move towards. And they start to get busy on Instagram and they start getting busy rolling out content after content after content, trying and entertaining and different things. And then they start to post pieces of content and they realize that they're not really good at it initially. They're only getting 1 or 2 likes or 5 or 10 likes, and it kind of hits their psyche at some point of time, okay? And they begin to realize, okay, maybe this is not the game for me, or this is an influencer out there who's doing something so big and I do not know if I can do that, or whatever. There's a lot of stuff that's happening inside their mind. So this is going to be a phase in the grinding phase where you need to move away from, okay? Especially platforms like Instagram, it confuses you. It distracts you, especially if you're somebody who wants to build something solid, because the building phase, it requires focus. The building phase requires you to be focusing on one thing for an extended period of time for you to be able to do that R&D and that research to build something solid for the marketplace. Now, if you need to do some research on Instagram to come back and create a product, go and do that, but don't get sucked into that world of Instagram. Okay. And if you ask me, the reason I prefer YouTube as a platform as compared to all other platforms is because it's long form. I can actually engage with you on longer content like this. I'm speaking to you for 4 minutes here. It's not a 30-second reel, okay? I'm also playing around with reels and seeing, what kind of responses are happening over there. But I'm able to understand that people who are snacking on content are really not going to move forward in their life and business, because they're going to snack and snack and snack. It's like eating fast food, even though they may get a good piece of information, but ultimately they have to come to a longer form content like this for them to get any kind of value. So the stages of growth in your business are going to be, it has to happen like this. The first phase is the grinding phase. The grinding phase requires focus. Focus requires elimination of distractions. Elimination of distractions requires you to get away from Instagram and WhatsApp and all the other things that are popping in your life, okay? Now, if you're watching a piece of content like my content on YouTube, this is actually going to add better value to your life because you're spending more time with me and you're going to be listening to stuff which is going to be more useful and valuable for you. Okay. I hope you're with me on this. Just type with you in the comment box on YouTube or on Facebook or wherever you're watching this, okay? And the other platform I like to engage more on stuff like this is on my Facebook group. So I don't care if I'm going to get like 10,000 views on this video. I only care even if there are going to be 20 views on this video. But if there are 20 meaningful views, like people are watching this and are going to be making, taking some action and progressing towards their life, that is so much better than having like hundreds and thousands of views of people just getting distracted and getting inspired and giving a like and a love symbol and saying awesome video and having like a few thousand comments, awesome video, but that person is not doing anything with their life. It's a very different paradigm. And that's why I've done I've also spoken about this, that podcasting and YouTube, according to me, is the place to be if you want to engage with people on a more deeper level. Okay. So I did a reel on Instagram today on 3 forms of content. You have like the basic form of content, which is like the first form of content is the paid content. Like if you want the real stuff what I share, you got to be inside my community. Okay. I have more than 300 hours of paid content for my paid members at different levels, more than 30 courses. So I first worked on the paid content. Okay. So in your first phase in your journey is to do your research and go through the grind of building a solid product. You don't have to build 30 courses in one go. I'm just saying start with your first 2 or 3 pieces of paid content, and that paid content, once it's done, then you start to create content like what I'm doing like this. This is called as long form content. Okay, long form is going longer format. I'm talking about anywhere above 5 minutes, going even up to 20 minutes, 30 minutes. If you can share some substantial value, that's the awesome thing to do. Okay. Now, once you are able to spend more time in creating, once you've finished your first phase, then you start to create the second phase, long form content. And then if you really have the need, you do short form content. Short form is like Instagram reels and stories and things like that. Because the purpose of that is like, for example, I have more than 300 videos on YouTube. Okay. Now, I may not have millions of subscribers and stuff like that, but I know that people are watching this, even if it's going to be say 300 views or 400 views or 1000 views. They are more engaged viewers. Like my average view time on my YouTube channel is over 11 minutes, which is insane. Okay, from a YouTube analytics perspective, my average view time is 11 minutes. That means people are engaging with me for 11 minutes. I've got somebody's attention for 11 minutes on an average on my YouTube channel, as compared to people who are having millions of views and having like 1 minute, 2 minute attention spans. So we are in the game of attention, grabbing people's attention. And how do you grab people's attention? Not just through entertainment, but by actually delivering value. See, entertainment has its own place. Okay, I'm not here to say that entertainment is bad or anything. Okay, there is entertainment. People want to go, they want to relax, they want to watch all kinds of crazy stuff, entertainment stuff, which is going to relax the mind. That's fine. But as far as overall impact is concerned, your journey should be starting with the research that you do, and then slowly moving on to going with long form content like this. And then from long form content, you can start to break into small form content, which is more like a trailer pieces to bring them to the movie. This is like a small movie that you're watching of mine. And from the movie, you're able to get better quality customers. So that's what I do. If you look at most of my videos, even in this video, I want to tell you, like, if you are really serious about getting started with my, with my community, you can go to sids.co/join, join my community, become my paid member, and access the actual structured learning that I actually give inside there. So that is the format. So when you're going to be launching on this journey, first build that base for yourself, then start growing your influence, and then you start to put money into advertising and so on. Because once you're starting to create a cash flow in your business, the reason I call it the freedom business model is, for whatever money, even 1 rupee I put into Facebook ads, I'm able to pull out between 5 to 6 rupees on the other side in terms of return on ad spends, return on investment, because I'm selling a product and I'm nurturing my community. And I'm not just in a transactional business, it's in a relationship business. And I have multiple income streams built inside my ecosystem. So without you building your ecosystem, if you're going out there and just shouting on Instagram and shouting on Facebook and doing all kinds of entertainment kind of stuff, yes, you can feel good. You'll have a feel good factor of the number of people following you, but it may not really create that freedom for yourself. For me, freedom is everything. If I want to do a video, I do a video. If I don't do a video, that's perfectly fine. My business is still going to grow on the other side. Why? Because I have all these paid channels that I'm building. And the paid channels are working because I have a product to sell. And not just any product. I have a product that is selling and that actually has more than 2,000 plus reviews on Trustpilot with 4.9 star rating. Just go and search for Siddharth Rajsekar review. So go to that Trustpilot link and you'll be able to see all the reviews of my paid students who are actually benefiting from my courses. So the way that the business model grows, just to recap the stages, is the grinding phase is the first phase, research and development, then the marketing phase of you generating sales, and the nurturing phase for you to really help your customers get results. And when the customers get results, the scaling happens so much more better. So that's the scaling phase at number 4. So I'm right now in the scaling phase. So I can really scale up really much faster than ever before because of the results that's being created for the students, because the marketing that's been done, because of the initial grinding phase that I went through. And now from scaling, I don't have to go back to the grinding phase. It's a smoother journey. I'm already in orbit right now. All I have to do is listen to my audience, understand what is their pain points, connect with them on a deeper level, simplify my products, improve my products, create new products to solve their problems in a more efficient way, and create more gamification engagement models within the community for my students to get results faster, because my success is going to be your success. My success is going to be the student's success. Just go to my YouTube channel, search for Siddharth Rajsekar on YouTube, subscribe to my channel. There's a playlist there called Hall of Fame. Go and see over 100 interviews we have over there. So this is my recommendation to you here is, if you're somebody who's getting overwhelmed on this journey, this is what you need to do. Take it phase by phase, go through the grinding phase, and maybe the first step you need to take right now is to get away from all those distractions. Instagram, WhatsApp, in fact delete Facebook. In fact, I did not have WhatsApp for 3 to 4 months. Now I'm just going and playing around with it to see what I can do to see the quality of people who are coming from Instagram into my world. Okay, just to see what it's like. So in my, just to sum it up, my recommendation to you here is to go through the grind. Stay connected with me, watch all my videos, because what I share is just some straight truths like this. I'm not here to impress anyone. I'm not here to show that I have thousands of followers, likes and stuff. That's not the game. I'm not here to flash my income to say this is how much money I made, this and stuff. That's not the game I'm playing. The game I want to play is I want to inspire you to lead. I want to inspire you to teach. I want you to build your own communities, because our education employment system is broken. And the only way we can fix that is by creating a new breed of teachers. And we need more teachers. And you can be a digital teacher and you can teach the topic that you're good in, because if you can build even a small tribe of 100, 200, 300 people who you can teach to help them solve a problem, and if let's say 100 of you watching this video are going to do that, 100 of you impacting 200 each, we're looking at 20,000 people getting impacted. Now that's going to make a much more bigger difference than me trying to flash and jump around and entertain and have 200, 300,000 views on my videos without really creating a momentum in someone's life. That's why I do this. If you're able to connect with this message, share your comments below. Okay, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care and God bless.